Hello, everyone. One thing I find very tiring, and as far as I'm concerned, I don't know why people bother about it. It's argument over religion, argument over which religion is superior, which one is not superior, or trying to show that your own faith is more than another person's own. I can't remember as far back as maybe, let me say, a young adult, or maybe either as a young adult or my late teens. I just found those things so unproductive. As in, why do I need to sit down and argue with you whether my faith is better than yours or yours is better than mine, whatever? As in, for what? Your faith is your faith, my faith is my faith. And I just believe that if people actually believe in that thing that they have faith in, they won't have any need to either antagonize another person or ask them about their faith, or think that they don't believe in their faith. Because I feel the same way I believe in my faith is the same way you believe in your faith, and that's the way it is. And let people move on. It's a personal thing. Let's continue to deal with it. But it seems as if that's one of the things, that just keeps us going. First of all, I didn't want to even comment on the whole thing that was happening, because I find it extremely absurd. It's where a mosque in Lekki had a banner where they were talking about the fact that Jesus Christ is not God; he's a prophet of God, and they put it, in their banner. And then someone had seen it, had complained about it. In the first instance, yes, as Muslims, that's our belief. We don't believe that Jesus Christ is God. We believe that he's a prophet of God. And so likewise, like Christians don't believe that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a prophet of God. They don't have that belief. Just the same way as Jews don't believe that Jesus is even a son of God or prophet of God or anything. For them, it's Moses that they believe in. At the end of the day, I'm like, these things are personal. Do you, and let other people do them. First of all, as far as I'm concerned, the mosque had no business putting that out. It's provocative in its own way. And if, as a mosque, you have to refer to Prophet Isa, Nabi Isa, alayhi salam, as Jesus Christ, then of course you yourself, that means you are inferiorizing the way you call him. It's outright you now going ahead to sort of like try to provoke. Of what use is it? Of what need? What is the use of all of that? There's really no use. There's really no use. And people, voice her, and then they took it down, and apparently they have replaced it with another one again, where they're talking about that there's only one true God, and he's the God of all the prophets, Jesus Christ, and all of them. Like, they named them together. I mean, to what extent? To what extent is the need for all of these things? You put Prophet Isa there and Nabi Isa there. As Muslim, we know who is that is being referred to, because there are some people who, for them, Jesus Christ is the Son of God. If you put it that way, by the time you're bringing it that way, you're sort of like taking a jab at those people whose faith that is. And I just feel people just need to respect their faith. And of course, people have been all riled up, different conversation. I just read some pastors write up, the way he wrote it was quite funny, where he talked about the fact that there is no Muhammad in the Bible, and that Muslims need to talk about Christianity for there to be an essence of the Islam and stuff like that. It's actually quite funny, because the same argument he made are the same arguments that Jews also make, because when you talk about the Torah, it's not there. These are all Abrahamic religion that sort of like stop at one place or the other. Like he said, the people who wrote the Quran had to go and copy from the books of from the Bible to add to it to make it authentic. But that is also an argument that some of the Jews will also make, and say those who read the Bible had to go and copy, from those other books to make them authentic, or whatever. But it's, for me, is the issue of why. Shall we even believe that there is God, right? Whether you are a Christian, whether you're a Jew, whether you're a Muslim, whether whatever religion, you even believe there is God. So you are even one set of people. There are people who don't even believe God exists. So why are you carrying beef on God's behalf? That's the question for me I always ask. Why? The God that created heaven and earth and created people inside of it, if he wanted every one of us to be one religion, could have made us, so he decided not to. So what's your own inside? Wetin come be your own inside? You finish carrying beef, you go and sin against that person. On the day of judgment, God will judge you against the person wey you be dey carry beef for God on top of the matter. How it concern you? In the Quran, they say, "Kun fayakun, be and it becomes." That's what God can do. So if God decided he was going to give people the choice to make, for them to, the capacity for them to make choices, the ability for them to make choices, who are you to take away those choices for those people? Why are people beefing? Do your religion. If you have to be taking a jab at some other person's religion, that means even you're not very fulfilled in your own religion. You don't actually believe in what you believe in. You need somebody's validation for you to be able to believe in. That's why you see when they are doing those things, they will say, "Oh, there was one miracle that happened. A child was born with Quran in the hand." I'm thinking, what has a child being born with Quran in their hand anything to do with my belief in God or not? It's all, "Oh, I got this miracle. I was doing this thing. Then when I prayed to God, then this thing." Must I have a miracle before I believe in God? It's not transactional. It's unconditional. Whether good or bad, whatever good, bad, whatever situation, I believe in God and that's it. And it has nothing to do with, oh, because I believe in God, I must have this or have that. No, I don't want to have that kind of relationship. So it's always so tiring when you see Nigerians so focused. There was someone on Twitter who had said, he said, Nigerians, this energy that we bring to religious matter, when it comes to issue of fighting for our own lives that is being affected, we don't see it. We can't seem to bring up that energy, that power that we use. But when it's on religion, we fight for God and leave our fight to God. Yes, that's what we do constantly in this part of the world. We tell them to come, let's fight poverty. Poverty doesn't care what your religion is. Insecurity doesn't care what your religion is. Unemployment doesn't care what your religion is. Hunger doesn't care what your religion is. All of this is bad road. When bad road is going to have accident, it's not going to say, "Hey, who are the Muslims in this car? Come down," or "Who are the Christians in this car? Come down," or "There's going to be an accident." It doesn't matter. Both Muslim or both Christian, if you're in that car will have accident. Both your blood will spill. It will mix together, it rub together. Sometimes you're even buried together. Whether you are, when they are doing, if the thing is so mangled, people are born, they do mass burial. Nobody cares whether you're Muslim or Christian, they all bury you together. Sometimes you have accident, you have issue. If they are collecting blood from one to give the other, nobody is thinking about, oh, who is a Muslim, who is a Christian, who is a... So why for goodness sake do we sit down and those are the things that are focused, that we are focused on? We are not focusing on the things that we need to do. And then for those, because I see a lot of people who sort of support, you see bad thing happening, you see the wrong thing happening, you just support them, oh, because it's your religion. I see some coming out to say that, oh, those of Muslims who are saying that this is wrong. Why do you have to provoke people in that way? Yes, it's our belief, but that's not the way they see it. They have a different belief, and that's their religion, and you should respect it. So why are you coming to tell them that, oh, because your belief is this way, you have to put it that way? And then the people are coming to say that, some Muslims are coming to say, oh, does that mean that you cannot come out and proclaim your faith and say that, that Jesus is not God or blah, 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 blah? I'm like, okay, those same people don't believe that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a prophet. So if they also go and write it in front, if a church comes out to go and write it in front of their mosque and say, oh, Prophet Muhammad is not a prophet of God, how would you feel? So that's the thing about life. Remember, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that your faith is not complete until you want for your brother what you want for yourself. What you don't want done to you, you shouldn't do it to another person. That's the thing that you should think about. Some people who probably because of that will be thinking, oh, they want to spill blood, they want to... Now they are justifying it because it's the other way around. That's hypocrisy at the highest order. And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam enjoins us to respect every religion, respect people's belief. That's their belief, that's their religion, that's the way they do it. Do you, and let them do they. I don't just understand. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.